right, the DC shelves. Not quite as big a collection as Marvel, but it's definitely getting up there. Back row of the first. This whole shelf is kind of Batman. The first, the high shelf there. We've got the Impopsters. I've got everyone except for the. This is the Harley Batgirl. What I don't have is the Harley Batman, and then the Killer Croc Impopster, which is a Walmart exclusive. So I don't have that one yet. All right, moving down, we've got a lot of different Batmans. This is my personal favorite right now, the Earth 1 Batman. I love the poses on the new molds. Dig that one too, the animated series. Golden Age Batman, that's one of my favorites right now too. Surf's Up. A lot of different Batman. Steampunk. The newer White Lantern with the flowing cape. And then a scrunched shelf of Batmans. All sorts of different... And this doesn't even scratch the surface of the Batman pops that are out there, which is crazy. There are so many. Alright, moving right along. Kind of continuing another Batman shelf, except this one is Joker and the Harley. Or the Joker and Harley. So we've got a bunch of Jokers on the back. They're Suicide Squad Jokers. Dark Knight. There's my newest one. That is the Hot Topic Bombshells Joker with Kisses. Honestly, not my favorite pop. I really don't like it that much. But the way I figure it, if I'm going to get the other Bombshells pops, which I'm going to, kind of need to have that one to go along there. So that's the newest one. Another Surf's Up. That's the Joker one. And then one of my favorite pops, of course, which we saw in my top 5 pops of 2016, there is the Killing Joke Joker. Then we get into Harleys. So there's New 52, the pink one, Suicide Squad, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, some other Harleys, quite a few Harleys there. Alright, and then moving on to the third shelf, we kind of get into kind of a variety pack. A lot of Superman universe, and some random ones as well. So back there, you kind of see in the back, he kind of got pushed over by Wonder Woman because the Wonder Woman pops don't stand very well. You can see the patina one I've got is right up against the back because she doesn't stand very well. So that's a little bit better. So now you can see the underwater Aquaman from Batman vs. Superman. Some Superman villains, then we can get into the Flash and Green Lantern. Alright, moving down, one of my newer pops, the Phantom. A couple of my favorite pops, the Swamp Things. There's the Glow in the Dark and the regular. And then we get into some pops from the Legion of Collectors box. We've got Hawk Girl, Plastic Man, some more Wonder Woman. You kind of see the 4 different Wonder Woman there. Then we get into Superman down on this bottom shelf. We've got a regular and a metallic. We've got Man of Steel, Clark Kent, one of my favorite Superman pops. Blackest Night, False God, and then we can get into Supergirl. There's Supergirl and Power Girl. And Superboy. Alright, next, we kind of almost go back to Batman in a lot of ways. Starting with a couple of Suicide Squads. I don't have a back row. You can see I got some room there to expand. So we've got Enchantress from the Legion of Collectors. Couple of Suicide Squads. Some Arkham Knight baddies. A couple of Deathstrokes there. There's the metallic and the regular Deathstroke. And it looks like back here on the back shelf, Fish Mooney from Gotham has fallen over again. Just one of those ones that doesn't stay up very well. Come on, girl. There we go. She can rest up against the back wall. And then some Batman family. So we've got 66 Robin, regular Robin, Nightwing, some Batgirls, including the older one, the one from GameStop, and the newer one. A couple of Catwomans. And then one of my newest pops. This is kind of random, but it's Red Sonja. And I've actually got the bloody one coming up too. That exclusive is getting here pretty soon, so I'll have 2 of those. So that is it for DC. And then we'll move on to the third of the big 3, which is Star Wars here coming up. All right, Star Wars. This is my second largest collection after Marvel. A little bit bigger than DC, but they're pretty close. All right, starting off, we've got the OG Pops. We've got Darth Vader, Chrome Darth Vader, Yoda. You can see some of the older ones now. A lot of these are the original blue box Pops, which means they're worth a little bit more, and some are the vaulted. Like Han Solo's a vaulted one, so it's a newer one, but my Princess Leia's are the originals. You got Chewbacca, Greedo, couple of Boba Fett's, Darth Maul. That's an original Obi-Wan, which is pretty valuable at the moment. Okay. Original Slave Leia as well. But then, on the other hand, it's a vaulted Tusken Raider. So they kind of go back and forth. Some of them don't have stands, because I started collecting Star Wars pretty early before I realized that stands were kind of necessary. So a couple of them don't have stands. There's an original Queen Amidala. Lando in the back there. Let's see. Again, this collection, unlike the Marvel and DC ones, this is pretty much in number order, so it's chronological. That is a first-to-market Unmasked Vader from Star Wars Celebration. So these aren't grouped really into characters, although some of them are together just naturally, like Luke there. Some more Lukes, just kind of it's kind of how the way they fell. All right, down here some more. There's a blue Senate Guard. There's the Shadow Senate Guard, and then the regular red one as well. There's BB-8. Then we get into the Force Awakens Pops, as I knock things over with my butt. All right. There's Force Awakens Pops there. There's Poe Dameron. First of the Kylo Rens. Actually, second of the Kylo Rens. That's the hoodless one. And there's Han again. Chrome Phasma from the Smuggler's Bounty. And then a couple of Smuggler's Bounty. We've got R2 on the Jabba skiff. The newer Obi-Wan, Ben Kenobi. These are all actually Collector Core ones. There's a Target exclusive. Couple of Rays. That's my favorite Ray, where she's got her pilot helmet and holding the Rebel pilot there. Couple of Rays. I love these snow bases. So there's Rey and Kylo Ren during their battle. There's older Luke, General Leia, Maz Kanata, General Hux. And then moving right along, we get into some more Force Awakens Pops. There's BB-8 with a thumbs up. And then we start getting into some kind of mix and match. There's another Boba Fett. There's Endor Luke, Dagobah Yoda. One of my favorite new Pops that I've gotten, General Grievous. Another Darth Vader. We start getting into Rogue One now. There's Jen Erso. This is the newest one I just got like 2 days ago. There's the Chrome Death Trooper. You can see the regular one. And then you got the Chrome Death Trooper right there. That's a great looking Chrome. And there's what's his face? Max Rebo, and there's a couple from Rebels. And then I just stuck my Yoda Spirit on the end there. He actually belongs with that first Yoda, but I didn't want to move all of the other Pops down just to put him right next to his counterpart. So that's it for Star Wars. Next, we're going to go down a level and start getting into some of my smaller Pop collections. Okay, just one shelf for animation. Not much to write home about here. some Hanna-Barbera. Here we get into Futurama. There's Gold Bender on the edge there. And then alternate Zoidberg as well. Funny I don't have the regular one. Get into Family Guy. And then we get into a little bit of G.I. Joe action. And my last couple right now, Duck Dodgers and Scooby-Doo. Alright, next is Game of Thrones. Very bottom shelf here. Game of Thrones, another limited collection, just one shelf. Pretty normal ones here. I mean, nothing exceptional. Dragon is a pretty recent addition. This is one of my favorite pops. Ygritte. And Ygritte's kind of rare right now. She's vaulted, so she's worth quite a bit as pops go. The various Jon Snow pops. And then down on the bottom, you've got fairly recent additions of Ramsay Bolton. There's Stannis, and there's the translucent Melisandre. I think that's only one of just a couple of variants that I have. Alright, next it is the movie side.